All right, everyone, welcome back to the 2022 Maritime University Field Lacrosse League playoffs. My name is Maki Jenner, and I'm pumped to be here on the call again for our big weekend matchups. We've got two games today, starting here with the #1 seed Dalhousie Tigers taking on the University of New Brunswick Reds. The Reds took down UPEI last night in a barn burner, making it all the way back to a 6-5 win. And they have a big challenge here, taking on the undefeated Dalhousie Tigers. Today, our officials for the match are Steve O'Shaughnessy, Dale Chapman, Chris Susi, and Maurice Gates. We've got a beautiful day for some semi-final lacrosse. So here we go. Starting lineups are taking the field now. And we're pumped to have you all watching. Again, Dalhousie going 10-0 on the regular season. This is their first game of the playoffs since they came in as that #1 seed. New Brunswick as the #4. And here we go from the face-off circle. Emmett Ross and Nick Parsons going at that face-off circle. Ball's loose and recovered by Parsons, who will give the Reds their first possession of the game. New Brunswick obviously coming into this one as the underdog. But as we mentioned last night, anything can happen. UPEI giving them a run for their money last night as the 5 seed. But with a dominant quarter 3 from the Reds, they were able to come away with that one, earning themselves a spot in this semifinal matchup here today. Got Maxwell with the ball, loses it on the dodge attempt. Quickly doubled by Dalhousie, but able to retreat that one. Looks inside the middle, fully able to come away with that one. Zach Richards in net for the Tigers. And on the other end, we've got Zach Cogswell wearing number 91 in black. Tigers looking to push in transition here, and they'll easily get it across midfield. Set up their offense here. Dalhousie quite the dominant attack. Some of their leading scorers have 19, 17, and 15 goals coming into this matchup, so dominant forces for this Tigers attack unit. Looking to dodge here. Looks across, open in the middle, takes a shot, and it'll just go wide. But the Tigers able to recover. Aiden Child with it down at X, swinging it up to the top. Over to Lucas Mazer. He's got 13 goals on the season thus far. Zane Fletcher looks to set things up, swing it up to the top. He'll look to rifle it, shot, and a goal here for the Tigers on an outside rip. We'll take another look at that here. Just a great shot opportunity. Fletcher patiently looking. They left him all alone. No one's going out to mark. Able to just take that one and rifle it to the top side. That was Noah Bolio, I believe is how you say that one. That's his first of the night. He's got 5 goals so far. We'll take it back to the face-off circle. So a quick one here for the Tigers. Put them up 1-0 early in this first quarter. Got a new face-off matchup in the circle here. That was Anton Jassa taking it for the Tigers, and still a little bit of a scrum here in the circle. And a kick to possession, and the Tigers will pick that one up. That's Nate Santropino with it in transition, and a great stop. But a rebound opportunity and no good as it bounces just behind the cage, but again, the Tigers able to recover. It's Andrew McNeil with it now. Jonah Glazebrook as well here on that near side of your screen. Down to Zane Fletcher. Swings it up to the top to Quinn Perrin. Mazer with it now. Looking to set thing up. There's Perrin. Looks to dodge over top of his defender. Looking for that in the middle. Wide open on the top and just missed wide. Just going over that top. A little bit too much heat on that one. Was Glazebrook. Dalhousie able to recover that one and will maintain possession. Swings it up to Mazer. Mazer at the top. To Glazebrook. Down to Fletcher. Fletcher back up to Glazebrook at the top. Heavily defended here, but will look to go on the inside. No good, sends it down to X. X across. He'll look to hitch and go, and shot, and again, just wide of that net there. Seen the Tigers have a few shot opportunities. Here, Glazebrook will look to get things started. Another shot and a goal there. That one's good for the Tigers. As Quinn Perrin rips that one from the far side. 2-0 here for DAL. Take another look at that. Just a nice little swing across to the top, and he's ready. Got his arms in position. Just give him time and room, and he'll just let that one fly. That's his 9th goal of the season.
Come on, Reds! Let's do it, guys! Come on!
Back to the face-off circle we go. Dalhousie's obviously been very dominant in this league so far, as they come away with another face-off win. But that's quickly turned over and given to the Reds. Cogswell will start with it going behind his cage. They'll want to try and get a good opportunity on offense here, but heavily defended on that ride. The ref's going to call a loose ball push there on the Tigers, so the Reds will come up with that one. Patient as they've got a good ride here for the Tigers. You can see they're all matched up. Trying to force that pass across, and they'll get one in the middle here, but again, heavily defended, and they'll get it down to Mac Huckla, who was a big part of their offense last night. Very patient and controlled, taking the lead there. But he'll run across midfield, and that'll be a back over call, so Dalhousie will retain possession. A little bit of miscommunication there maybe for Huckla.
Dalhousie's second goal scored by number 7, Quinn Perrin. Perrin.
Tigers will take it down to X. Looked in the middle in the cutter here, but he wasn't able to capitalize as he got knocked down to the ground. Bit of a loose ball scrum in front of the net here. They're going to call a push again, I believe. So they're going to give a push to DAL, so it'll be the Reds' man-up opportunity here. They'll look to push. They've got numbers if they want it. That's Trey Maxwell with it now. Heavily defended.
Liam Reed. 1 minute for unsportsmanlike conduct. That's Reed for sportsman.
Braden Galbraith with it now. Sends it down to Huckla. Looking in the middle. Finds one on the crease there. Comes up Huckla with it again. Swings it across. He'll fire it. The bouncer just going wide. Looks like the Tigers called for an offside penalty there, so they'll go 2-man down. Good opportunity here for the Reds. Huckla starting with it down at X on the far side of your screen. Looking for options in the middle. We'll get there, but a quick slide from the Tigers defense. We'll see if they can come up with it. And they do. Come down to Huckla at X. Looking for options. Find one on the crease and just bobbled it there. Another flag down we see here. So some good opportunity here for the Reds to try and get themselves back in this one, as DAL just can't seem to stay out of that penalty area you see on the field. There, Huckla again starting with it down low. Looking for options over the top. We'll find Demora with it. Swings up at Demora with the ball. Now shot, and again just wide. Creating some opportunities here, just not able to capitalize. Huckla again, he was all over those end possessions last night. Shot, and it just bounces off the crossbar. Hit 2 posts before bouncing back out, but the Reds are able to get that rebound, giving themselves another opportunity here. Good slide there from the Tigers defense. Huckla with it over the top. Gonna give an illegal pick there, so it'll be Tigers ball. Unfortunate for the Reds offense. We'll look to push in transition. We'll see who gets to that loose ball first, and still loose there, but Dow's able to pick it up, and a great save and a good putback for the Tigers. What a shot and a good putback by Aiden Child, his first of the day. We'll take another look at that. Just a loose ball missed pickup by the Reds. And you see Child just behind that defender and finds that loose ball over the top, and he's just left alone and gets that put back as he jumps over the crease. So a 3-0 lead here for the Tigers.
Third goal scored by number 16, Aiden Child.
Fun little silly there for Child after his first of the day. Dal's been quite dominant from the face-off circle thus far. See what Parsons can do here to try and give his team an opportunity on offense. He's able to put that one back, but Dow's defenseman able to pick that one up. He'll slowly wait for an option here. UNB not looking to have any heavy ride as they look to double coming across that midfield line. Nate Santropia with it now. Down to Jake Piper. Swings the ball up to the top to Quinn Perrin. He's got a goal already today. Very patient and settled offense for this Tigers team as they look for options, and that one's broken up by the Reds there as they try and find that one, and they're going to get possession off that loose ball push there. It's Sperings Verhoeven able to pick that one up. He was all over the loose balls yesterday as well for this Reds defense, but there you go, a great hustle attempt from Lucas Mazer there. And a tough ride from this Tigers attacking and midfield line as they stop the Reds from getting across midfield once again. A bit of a misconnect there. But again, they're able to pick it up just all over this Reds team. They look to push in transition. It's Jake Piper with it. He'll slow things up. They get some fresh legs onto the field. That shot just goes wide. Piper will start things from X, swinging it over to Aiden Child. Piper with it. Up to the top. Go to the far side there. Perrin. Perrin looks to dodge over the top of his defender. Creates that separation. A little toe drag action from there, but that shot will just go wide and to the right of the cage. A lot of time in the attacking zone for this Tigers team. Perrin will set things up from the top. Down to Piper. Piper second on this team for goals and points with 17. That one again is broken up from Verhoeven. But it'll go back to the Tigers as they look to push a bit here. And he'll just take one from the top. Bounce off the goalie's stick. Jake Piper, first two. We've got just under a minute to go here in this first quarter. Dodges over the top of his defender, looks to drive, takes a shot and a score. Goal for Aiden Child, his second of the day to give the Tigers a 4-0 lead. We'll see that looks like a little bit of a two-man game from the far side of your screen there.
Dalhousie
A little bit of a hitch and go.
Number 16,
Looks to come around, but finds Child on that
Child.
slip pick there, who will just rifle it to that top corner past Cogswell, putting his team up by 4. .34 seconds left here in this first quarter, so we'll take it back to the face-off circle. Anton Jassa, Nick Parsons. Refs coming towards the DAL bench, and a flag is on the field. Getting a bench unsportsmanlike, 1 minute to the Tigers bench. Assertive of who's going to be serving that penalty for the Tigers. So could be a quick opportunity here off the face-off for the Reds if they are able to come up with it. Still some discussion down on the Tigers sideline.
Penalty, bench minor, 30 seconds for unsportsmanlike conduct. And will be served by
sit
number 33.
2 guys.
My apologies, served by number 3, Jonah Glazebrook.
Hopefully they're able to sort that one out here. The officials being very assertive thus far. We saw a little bit of extracurriculars going on at the end of last night's game. It's pretty intense though, obviously, with a bit of comebacks, but here they're going to elect to give the ball to the Reds down on the field, so they'll have 34 seconds to try and get themselves on the board here. Parsons, sorry, it'll be Trey Maxwell starting with it from the top, and we'll see what this Reds offense can come up with. 30 on the clock. Time ticking, down 4-0 here in the first quarter. Swings it down low to Huckla, looks across, broken up by DAL, and they'll just elect to pull it out as there's just 15 seconds on the clock here. We'll see if the Reds look to put a bit of pressure on this unit, but the time will just run out. And that'll do it for the first quarter. 4-0 here for DAL over New Brunswick. All right, lacrosse fans, we are back. 4-0 lead for the Tigers, and they will take possession as there was a technical given to Trey Maxwell just at the end of that first quarter there. DAL still serving theirs from earlier in that first quarter. They'll look to stall things a little bit, and Zane Fletcher with it.
Project penalty number
his
16.
defenders.
1 minute for technical violation. That's 16 technical violation.
Aiden Child with it. Swings it up as DAL's able to kill their penalties. Still go on the man up here. Look to take a shot from the top and just goes over top of the net there, but a great opportunity for Jonah Glazebrook there from the top. They're gonna actually give this ball to the Reds. You know, the Tigers thought they had it, but Reds possession. So we'll see a heavy ride here. And a quick turnover there as DAL's looking to collect that loose ball, and they do. Anton Jassa with it. Seen him at the face-off circle today. He'll get off the field, and they'll wait for their offensive midfielders to come onto the field. It's Mazer with it. Back over to Glazebrook. Down low to X. Looking across to Child. He bobbles it a bit, but he's able to recover that ball as he's heavily pressured outside the 40. Let's take the alley. Circles back up. Looking to dodge, goes over top of his goalie, wide open in the middle, fakes in his shot, and goes just top over the stick of Cogswell there. That's Lucas Mazer with that one. We'll take another look. You see, going to dodge a little shake and bake action over top, and you just see as that defender slides, just leaves Mazer wide open in the middle there.
Lucas Mazer
was able to take that 5-0 lead here for the Tigers. Assist going to Noah Bolio. It's Mazer's 14th of the season. He had 13 in the regular season. Dominant attacking unit here for this Tigers team. But Parsons able to pick that one up for the Reds. Hoping to give their attack an opportunity here to get them on the board. Parsons with it. Down to Braden Galbraith. They'll lose it down with the pass attempt towards X. Tigers will come away with it. So great saves here today for Zach Richards, the DAL goalie. Sam Stanton will take it across the midfield line. Swings it down to X. To Zane Fletcher. Leads this team in goals with 19. 23 points in just 10 games. Look to Alex, swings it to the side. Shot, and another great shot for Quinn Perrin. He's just picking corners today. That's the second one we've seen from him. As you see, they're just patiently waiting as he beats his defender, and they look for that slide, a little give and go opportunity, and he'll just take a rip and let it fly into that top corner. For Perrin's second of the night, or day, sorry. 6-0 here. A beautiful day for some lacrosse. Perfect temperature for this November afternoon. Here we go, a good battle at the face-off circle again. Parsons looks to scoop that one up and will gain possession for the Reds. Now, despite the score, he's been quite dominant at this face-off circle, able to pick a few of those loosies up for this Reds team. They're just struggling to connect here a bit. And Maxwell will look to set things up on the near side of your screen. We'll look to get some fresh legs out there. Maxwell eyeing up his defender. Looking to dodge from that near side, goes over top, has his hands free, but they're gonna call cross check, I believe, there. So the Tigers will gain possession off that one. Great opportunity to get his hands free, just unlucky on that call there. Zach Richards patient to bring it up across that midfield line with a dominant 6-0 lead, just under 10 here to go in the second quarter. Seeing a little bit of pressure now from the Reds. And they'll send 3 on him, but DAL still able to get across. Lucas Mazer with it, swinging it across down low to Liam Reed. Reed with it down on the far side. Swings it to Zane. Bring it up top to Bolio. Up to Glazebrook, back to Glazebrook at the top here. Bolio looks to go across his defender, gets on the top side, looks to the backhanded pass. Just no one is there in the middle, so the Reds will pick that one up. This Tigers ride has been all over the Reds here in their transition. But they're going to take it all the way across, getting through 3 Tigers midfielders. And they'll get an opportunity here. That was Nathan Millen for the Reds, able to get his way through 3 Tigers jerseys. Put an over and back call. Beat Tigers ball. Glazebrook with it, looking inside the middle, down, across, and a shot and goal for the Tigers. Quick transition goal here for Liam Reed. As you see, they're just able to pick that up. A little bit of miscommunication here as you see a slow transition for that Reds defense. So just see Reed coming up on that far side and able to just bounce that one past Cogswell for the Tigers' 7th goal.
Dalhousie University's 7th goal, scored by number 12, Liam Reed.
We've seen quite a few goal scorers for the Tigers. Parsons is going to look to take it all the way, but he's heavily defended there. Still able to pick it up, passes it down to Huckla down at X. Across to Demora. Up to Maxwell. Look to set things up from the corner. Wing there, swings it up to the top. Tyler Rose. Rose with it now. Gets it down to the bottom corner. Swings it to X. Demora with it. Swings it back across. Looking for some action in the middle as you see a little bit of 2-man game action going on towards the inside. Huckla trying to post up there and create some opportunities. Maxwell with it, looks to dodge on the inside. Gets past his defender, elects to bring it up, shot, and just goes wide. They look to create some more motion here, but this DAL defense has just been all over them. Some great slides and double teams, despite some dodging. Maxwell with it again, swings down to Huckla. Huckla attempting to get around his defender, finds him in the middle. But again, DAL able to pick that one up, but they're going to call a push on the back there, so the Reds will regain possession here. DAL team's defense very aggressive. Fairly clean, seen some flags thrown, some penalties given, but tenacious on their matchups here. As Maxwell tries to get past his defender. Gets into the middle, tried the shovel shot attempt. You just see that DAL defense collapse a little bit. They're gonna give a penalty here to Matthew Cross. Man-up opportunity, takes a shot off the crossbar again. That's the second time that they've hit the post today. But a great opportunity there for Mitchell Stewart.
5, Matthew Cross, 30 seconds technical for holding.
Brings down Dex. Swings to the top. Gets his hands free. Looks not to shoot, pulls it out, swings it across to Huckla. Huckla with it now. Looks down on the doorstep. Will take a shot. Just a tough angle there for Braden Galbraith. He looks to fire one off. A good kill in defensive possession for the Tigers. Got just over 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. A great one-on-one attempt, but the Reds able to pick that one up, and a flag is down on the field. As you just see a holding penalty called. Good one-on-one attempt there, but Galbraith able to just sneak under his defender, drawing that penalty. So they'll go back to the man-up opportunity here. Mitchell Stewart with it. Sends it across. He'll rifle one off and it'll just go over top of the net. We've seen some good opportunity here, but they're just not able to get their shots on cage. Huckla with it.
Dalhousie University penalty number 30.
Huckla bringing it up across the top here. Looking to control his attack a little bit.
30 seconds
Down low. Another shot attempt. I think that hit the post again. And another killed penalty for the Tigers. They are not giving New Brunswick any easy opportunities here. Demora with it. He'll get under his defender, and he puts one away for the Reds with the spin move across his defender, gets underneath. We'll take another look. As he looks to set up this dodge here, he'll look to go to the top, but then he'll just sneak underneath. You'll see him kind of roll back and underneath and just gets himself open. That's Austin Demora, so he gets the Reds on the board. Just over a minute to play here. So the winner of this one will go to the final championship game tomorrow. They'll have to wait to see who they will face, as we've got another game right after this one between St. Mary's and St. Francis Xavier.
69, Austin Hirschfield.
Some good action here in the middle, and DAL will recover with it. Just 25 seconds left on the clock. They're able to keep that one in bounds. Emmett Ross uses his speed to get up to the top. We see two flags thrown here. Tigers are going to call a timeout.
We have a timeout on the field. Dalhousie University. This will be their first.
And we will be right back for the remaining 17 seconds left here in the first half.
Reminder to our fans of Maritime University Field Lacrosse. This is semifinal number 1 of the day. We have semifinal number 2 to follow at 2:30. The teams playing will be St. FX Axman from Antigonish against your hometown St. Mary's Huskies. Game time, again, 2:30.
All right, and we're back out of that timeout called by the Tigers. But there are a few flags thrown going towards the Tigers as well, so the Reds will have possession here. They'll start just on the near side of your screen here. Number 16 in black train Maxwell will start with it. So a quick opportunity here, just under 20 seconds to go. We'll see if they can get something going. Maxwell with it here at the top. Eyes up his defender. Swings it down to Huckla, who will have to move quickly here, find someone in the middle. Shot and a save, a great save from the Tigers netminder to close out the first half. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the 2022 Maritime University Field Lacrosse League semifinal number 1. All right, lacrosse fans, we are back for second half action here. The 2022 Maritime University Field Lacrosse League Playoff Semifinal Game 1 between the Dalhousie Tigers, who have a dominant 7-1 lead over the University of New Brunswick Reds. See, Dalhousie was able to grab that possession at the start of the third quarter here. Goalie elects to bring it across field here. Dal will look to kill off their unsportsmanlike penalty they were awarded just at the end there. Lucas Mazer will look to set things up here. Refs will just blow it down to confirm something with the coach here, but Dow will maintain possession as they swing it down low to X. Fletcher with it. Back to Fletcher at X here. He'll look to dodge from the bottom. Swings it across here. Bolio with it now. He'll cut through his defenders, but it'll elect to pull that back out. A shot just goes over the top of Cogswell's net here. Jake Piper with it. He'll get past his defender, looks to shoot. Bouncer just goes wide. But again, another Tigers possession. For the third attempt here, swings right up the middle, and a big hit from behind here. So they're going to get Verhoeven for that one. We're going to give him an illegal body check, 1 minute. Personal foul here. Dow will go man up. They haven't had too many man up opportunities here as New Brunswick has played a fairly clean game, and they'll look to shoot it right away here, but no dice for Bolio off that one. Piper with it. Coming across, looks down low. Looks for the cross crease pass, but a good deflection there by New Brunswick.
University of New Brunswick.
So Piper will pick it up again.
Number 10. Spearings for Helen. 1 minute illegal body contact.
A good defensive possession here for the Reds. They're not letting anything go in the middle here, as we've seen a few. Piper with it over the top. Swings it back down. He'll elect to shoot. Takes it. Big block here for New Brunswick. Down at X. Looks to Perrin. He'll shoot and score. Quinn Perrin's third hat trick goal today. You'll see his just hesitation down. You see those defenders look to slide towards that middle, and they just leave Perrin wide open there. And again, he's just picking corners all day. Loves that near side pipe there. So that's his hat trick. Goal and a beauty at that. Great shot selection here for this Tigers attack, and they go up 8-1 in this third quarter. Good battle here at the face-off circle, but Dow will look like they pick up the ball, and they do gain possession there. They'll look to slow things down here a little bit. Piper with it across to Fletcher. Fletcher to Noah Allison. Lefty midi here. Swings it across to the far side. Back down low to Piper. To Fletcher, up to Allison. We'll see who gets to initiate here. They're looking to press a little bit more here from this defense. Looks to step around his defender. And some new numbers here on this offensive side here. Fletcher will take it. He looks to draw something up here. Nate Santrapino with it on the far side. little bit of disconnect there, but Tigers able to recover that one. Allison with it now. It's Tony Lynch at the top there, number 20 in white. Allison will look to take it inside, and he's dropped down to the field, but a flag down on that one. They're going to give an illegal push to Nick Parsons here. He's been a big part of this New Brunswick team. So again, the Tigers will go man up, and Tony Lynch will start with it, looking to net his first of hit this season. Piper with it. And Fletcher goes back up to Piper. Across, looks to shoot, and a good save there. Made by Cogswell, and a good battle there, and
University
it's picked up
of New Brunswick penalty
by
to
New
number
Brunswick's
18, Nick Parsons.
low
1
defender.
minute for an illegal push. That's Parsons. 1 minute for illegal push.
Another flag down on the field, as there's been a lot of penalties called in this one. So Aiden Child will sit. I think their goalie's shaking off a bit of a hit there. He looks to be okay as he
Dalhousie
returns to his
University
cage.
penalty to number 16, Aiden Child. 1 minute for an illegal push. That's Child. 30-second technical.
So Trey Maxwell will set things up here for this New Brunswick
30-second technical.
offense. Gets it to Rose. Rose with it up at the near side. Back to Maxwell. Looks to swing it to the far side. Gets it down low to Huckla. Huckla looking for options, finds one on the doorstep, not able to connect, but a pass in the middle is broken up. But Hirschfield able to recover that. Rose with it. As Dow's able to kill that. A big snipe from the outside and a big save for the Tigers as they look to push in transition here. They've got a bit of a numbers game going on. They look to send it low to the far crease. A shot, and it just goes over the top. They're able to connect again. A great inside feed for the Tigers, as they had the backup there after that shot just went over the top of Cogswell there, as you see. Emmett Ross with it, pushing it. And sends it down to Liam Reed, who just misses the net, but a great backup, no look pass. Back to Emmett Ross. And that's his first of the day. A beautiful passing play there for the Tigers as they go up 9-1 here. 6 minutes remaining.
Goal scored by number 17, Emmett Ross.
Great backup there. Dow seems to be dominating the face-off early here. And Glazebrook will set things up at the top near side of your screen there. Mazer with it. Across to Fletcher. Down to Piper. Back over across to Reed. A little bit disconnect, and again, Verhoeven breaking up some passing there, and he'll bring it across the midfield line. Try to hold on to it as he's heavily pressured by this Tigers defender there. We've got a bit of a scrum going on. I think they're going to give it to New Brunswick, as they looked like there was a bit of a push on the back there from Matthew Cross. So Galbraith will set things up at the top. But Glazebrook is all over him. Stewart with it now. Stewart on the far side looking to set something up with Maxwell here. Swings it across to Demora, who will elect to shoot. Rifles that one. Just couldn't get it on target. Huckla again there for the backup. He'll look to have a quick dodge from X on his defender. He's able to get around him. Just pass that one over the head of Stewart. And a good hustle there by Maxwell, but Sam Stanton kind of limping off the field there, as he had a great effort in getting that one back for the Tigers, but Mazer will start things up, getting it across midfield to Glazebrook. Glazebrook with it now, rushing past his defender, swings it across down to Fletcher. Glazebrook with it, but loses that off the dodge. Two Tigers ran into each other. But New Brunswick just not able to carry that ball over the midfield line, as the Tigers will take it all the way back. But a bit of a disconnect there between the goaltender and his defenseman, as it looked like he was trying to roll it back to him. But the Tigers are able to still pick that one up. Hayden McDougall with it on the far side of your screen there, just patient. No rush for anything at this point. Just under 3 minutes here in the third quarter. In semifinal number 1. We'll see if New Brunswick starts to pressure a little bit here, as they've got to go. But DAL just being patient, not trying to force anything. There's no rush to spark anything quickly, but they'll want to get it over. And that pass is broken up by Galbraith. So he'll have to keep it on this zone as he edges toward that midfield line. He's able to bring it back down to their zone. Galbraith with it now, dodges over the top of his defender, gets on the inside, looks to the middle, but a good slide by the Tigers defense. They're just not letting anything go easy for this New Brunswick attacking unit. We've seen Glazebrook all over the field today, and a late hit by Maxwell. Not really necessary there, as it was long after the pass there, and the ball will trickle out of bounds, but Tigers will go on a man up. So the Tigers will start with it down in the far side of your screen there by the official. It's Aiden Child with the ball now. He'll swing it up to Bolio. We'll give it to Perrin, who's got a hat trick here today. He'll elect to shoot around his defender, but a great save by Cogswell there, as Mazer tried to just skip that over his defender, but
University of New Brunswick penalty number 16.
a great stop.
Trey Maxwell.
About 30 seconds here left in this third quarter. And a big heavy pressure from DAL as their man up. So no reason to let anyone go free. Goalie's pushed out of bounds. A great effort here from Liam Reed. Was able to cause that turnover. Aiden Child just going to slow things down as the clock will run out. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Got 15 minutes to go here in this first semi-final matchup of the day. Tigers lead 9-1. All right, lacrosse fans, we're back for the final quarter of semifinal number 1 today. You're not going to want to go far after this one because we've got semifinal number 2 starting at 2:30 between St. F of X X-Men and the St. Mary's Huskies, who are hosting this playoff championship at their beautiful facility here. It's my first time on this campus. DAL will start with it here as they've been dominant throughout this matchup, leading 9-1 over this New Brunswick team who beat UPEI yesterday in the play-in game. Zane Fletcher will take it, roll under his defender, and a beautiful goal here as he just tiptoes around the crease, backwards somersaulting his way. We'll get another look at that. It's Fletcher's first of the day. He's been pretty quiet in terms of getting some points, but you'll see him just tiptoe there and sneak that ball 5-hole past Cogswell. That's Fletcher's first, but he has been dominant all season for this Tigers team, leading the roster with 19 goals in just 8 games that he's played, 4 assists. So a heavy producer for this team, and we'll go back to the face-off circle here. Parsons and Jassa. But Parsons will come up with it and elect to pass it down to Hucklew. Looks to get something in transition, but he'll pull it out and slow things down. Pass deflected there by the Tigers. Maxwell's there for the recovery off that loose ball. Heavy pressure gets in the slide, and another big save for Zach Richards. It's been excellent thus far. And they have got numbers. One on the doorstep, cross crease pass, just couldn't connect there, but a great effort from the Tigers. Child and Reed just couldn't connect on that cross crease opportunity there. So New Brunswick will take it again on offense, but a loose ball that trickles out of bounds. We're going to give it back to the Reds here. Another flag on the play, so Jake Piper will sit. So there seems to be some conversation between the officials and the Tigers team. But Huckla will set it up again, and that's broken up by the Tigers. Looks to push it here. No rush. They're man down and up by 9 here. Just try and kill this penalty. Quinn Perrin with it. And we've got a good game coming up here.
1 minute for a slash. Piper.
Just over an hour between the 2 and 3 seed. Always a good battle for a chance at the championship here, as we see another flag down on the field. And a great move here by Aiden Child as he just runs through 4 defenders, takes a shot and just goes wide, but a great effort from Child here, just maneuvering his way through 4 Reds defenders. But they're gonna get Austin gonna call the Reds here. I think there's a little bit of confusion in the possession, but the Tigers will go man up. Ball's at the top, looks to shoot. Just a snipe for Perrin. That's his 4th of this game. Just a lethal shooter. Been picking corners all game. You see there's really no rush for this opportunity as they look to initiate, and they'll just send it to the top. Perrin's left all alone. He notices he's got space, so he just lets it fly to the top left corner. He's been stinging that one all game.
University of
So he'll take his 4th. And a 10-goal lead here for the Tigers. Just under 10 to go.
Dalhousie University 11th goal. His 4th of the game, scored by Quinn Perrin.
Go back to even strength here as New Brunswick gains possession off that face-off, but a bobbling pass here for Verhoeven, but he's able to keep it in his stick as Maxwell was able to give him some release from that pressure. Maxwell with it. Down at X, looks to go underneath his defender. Tries to go around, but bobbles the ball out of his stick. And Huckla's there for the recovery. A great double team slide there from the Tigers, but New Brunswick will maintain it. And a big snipe shot and hit the post again. That's their 3rd of the day. They're able to collect the rebound. Down at X to Galbraith. Galbraith closely defended, and a great one-on-one effort. But a push on the back there. So it'll be New Brunswick ball, but another great defensive effort. It's a bit of a loose ball scrum here. Body's on the ground, but Galbraith able to collect that one. Again, heavily defended, but a flag on that play. Hayden McDougall showing some great one-on-one defense here around the crease, but just got unlucky with that one. So New Brunswick will have an opportunity here. Man up. It's Maxwell with it at the top near side of your screen. Swings it down to Stewart, who will give it a Huckla, and he looks down low. Looking for opportunities in the middle there. He snipes one and goes top corner. I believe that's Austin Demora. I believe that's his second. He's got both tallies. We'll take another look at that. We'll just see him get away from his defenders there, and he'll just let it go up to the top. And that's Demora's second. He's got both goals for this Reds team. (11-2) here, just over 6 minutes to go in semifinal number 1. Tigers just dominating all over the field. And the Reds will come up with it. It's Nick Parsons. He's been great on the face-off. Galbraith with it again. A great kick save from the Tigers. But another flag for slashing. It's Nate Contant. So the Reds will go get another man-up opportunity here. You know, when you're up by so much, you might not have much to lose, but you never want to give them any extra time and room. So some great opportunities here for the Reds. Try and get themselves a little bit closer here on the board. Galbraith with it over the top. Just misses. We'll bring it on field. Demora with it. Overhand shot. Goes far over the top post. Galbraith will bring it inbounds. Up to Huckla. Huckla with it now. Looks to dodge on his defender. Passes it across here. He'll take one hand off his stick. Demora, but
University of New Brunswick's second goal, his second of the game, scored by number 66, Austin Hirschfield. Dalhousie coming in at 28, 1 minute slash.
Dalhousie looking to push upfield. Lucas Mazer with it, and he looks into the middle.
For all you fans of Maritime University Field Lacrosse,
Heavily defended there in the middle.
Semifinal number 1 of our championship weekend. Contest number 2, the second semifinal, goes
Eager to
at
pick that one
2:30.
up, but a good.
That contest will feature the St. Francis Xavier X-Men versus your
There is New
hometown
Brunswick
St.
looks to
Mary's
push it up the field.
University Huskies. Game time again is 2:30.
Under 5 minutes to go
You're
here
able
now.
to attend the game. All games are being streamed live on our YouTube channel. Channels
They'll
available
look to get it
on
across
YouTube,
midfield, but a little bit
and
of
as well,
disconnect there
the
as that
link
pass
is
just
on
goes
our
over the
Instagram
head
page. Please
of the
visit
Reds
us
defender.
and watch the
The
game.
Tigers will pick it
in
up
your
again
leisure.
and try to get it into a settled offensive possession here. Ball swings across. Again, in no rush here, not a ton of pressure from the Reds, so no rush to get the ball up. That ball goes close to the out of bounds. But Liam Reed able to keep that one in bounds and draws a penalty there. So Reds defender will sit, and the Tigers go man up here. Perrin with it. Across to Fletcher. We'll give it a Piper. Keeping the ball hot here, trying to get some opportunity. Looks to the middle. Wide open in the post, but just that pass just went a bit high from Fletcher. Couldn't connect with Bolio as that ball goes across midfield. And a leading pass here on it, just couldn't connect with Hirschfield there.
University of New Brunswick penalty to number 95, Daniel Gilbert. 1 minute for tripping. That's Gilbert for tripping.
So
1 minute.
Zach Richards had a great game in net here for the Tigers. Patient as ever on their clear as well. Not in any rush to get that ball up, but they do. We see a shot taken there and a great save. Despite the score, Cogswell's had a great game in net, making some great saves for this team. But Dalhousie's able to pick that one up again. Perrin with it at the top. Swings it to Glazebrook. Down to Piper. Bolio with it now. Back to the top with Perrin. Glazebrook. Down to Piper. Just looking to swing it around. We'll see who gets to initiate it, and it looks like it's going to be Bolio here. Still pulls it out. Glazebrook with it now. Down to Piper. We'll see if they try to push anything. So they're just swinging it around the perimeter. Looks like Perrin trying to dodge a great two-man slide, a slip pick there, and a big shot from Bolio, but just goes over the top of Cogswell's cage there, but the Tigers able to pick it up as Reed was there for the rebound off that shot there. Perrin with it now. Just under a minute here, we've got an 11-2 score for the Tigers. So they'll just look to keep it around the perimeter. No rush to do anything. The time's ticking down off the clock. But again, do not go anywhere. We'll be back in action at 2:30 for semifinal number 2. A chance to get into the championship game as Perrin just wobbles his way through his defenders. Got just 14.2 seconds. Again, I'm Maki Jenner, happy to be here on the call this weekend for the playoff action. The time will tick down off the clock, and that'll do it for the first semifinal matchup as the Tigers are locked in for the championship tomorrow. They take down the New Brunswick Reds 11-2.